Well, good morning. Today is Friday, November 24th. As you can see, we started putting up decorations. As you can see, I still got to spread my tree out. I just put it together, plugged it in, and left it like that. And I thought I'm going to do my video real quick. But I'm glad I did because now I can see there's a big hole there and there's a big hole there. There's a little bit of holes there. I got to tweak a little bit. But we'll get to that. First of all, we got to get to the birthdays. Please. Birthdays are more important than that. Today is Patricia Genoese, Genoese. Patricia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patricia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, even with that rendition that I just gave you. But it's also Ruth Barnett's birthday, so Ruth, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruth. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Harris, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ann. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And last but not least is Carol Enos, E-N-O-S. Carol, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all four of you have a great, great birthday. But we have an anniversary today. Today is Teresa and Mike Gross's 30th anniversary. They were married in 1993. Yep, 30 years. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary today. Well, my plans for today is to straighten up that tree, first of all. Let me block it. It looks sad. It was just a little cheap little, I thought all my whole house was decorated and I never had a tree back here. And I spend most of my nights out back here. And so I thought I need a tree back here too. So a couple years ago, I bought a little tree after Christmas. I think we only paid $25, $30. Right now, it looks like a $25 tree. I'll pretty it up and it'll look better. On my video tomorrow, you'll see how pretty it is. It'll be a lot prettier. But my plans for today is get back on track. Just get back on track. I am forgiving myself for going a little crazy yesterday. I only had one meal, but it was a big meal, let me say. I did have all my favorites. Christy made macaroni and cheese. I love homemade macaroni and cheese. I don't make it because Jim doesn't like it. So I had some macaroni and cheese. And then I had turkey, obviously. Stuffing, obviously. Mashed potatoes, I know I can have mashed potatoes any time of the year, but you can't have Thanksgiving dinner without mashed potatoes. So I had mashed potatoes. I had some carrots. I had some yams. I had some cream cauliflower, which is decadent. It really is. I boil the cauliflower. I make the cauliflower, and then I make like a sauce. I don't measure, so I'm terrible at that. I just pour what I think is a fair amount of milk to kind of cover up the cauliflower that I cooked. And then I put in a package, yeah, you heard me, a package of shredded cheese for 8 ounces. I put 8 ounces of shredded cheese in there. And then I melt that all down. And then once that's melted, just to make it a little bit thicker, I add a little bit of Wonder flour. Wonder, it's like, we call it shaky flour. Just to give it like a thicker sauce. And then I pour it over the cauliflower, and then I put the lid back on it, and we let it, like kind of, we call it congeal, but kind of blend together. So I had some of that, and I actually have some leftovers of that, which I plan on having for my dinner tonight. I'm not going to have a tuna fish sandwich tonight. I'm going to break my rule and have meat today. I mean, I can have meat on Fridays. I just choose not to have meat on Fridays. But I have to brag. Don't break your arm, Sandy. I made a delicious turkey soup last night. It was my best ever. Not to brag. It sounds like I'm bragging. Yeah, I'm bragging. It was my best ever made turkey soup. So I made that, which everybody, I just take the carcasses, and because we had 2 turkeys, and I boil them down for like an hour and a half to get a really good broth. And then I strain it. Oh, and I put some celery and onions in it while it's cooking. And then I strain it. And then with the broth, I put 3 bouillon cubes. We had all the leftover vegetables that are left over. We have cheese on our broccoli. I didn't have any broccoli by the time I went through the line. There was no broccoli. I'm going to have to get on Denise. She was in charge of bringing the broccoli, and she chinched out on the broccoli because the last people in line didn't get any broccoli because we are big vegetable eaters. Even Lynn made the comment, my cousin Lynn, she said, well, you can't say there's no vegetables at Sandy's house because there were vegetables. And I even had a salad for the vegetarians because we have 2 vegetarians in our family. So they had salad. But anyway, there was some leftover cheese, which is Velveeta cheese that we melt down. I put that in my soup. It's not a healthy soup. I should start off. It's not a healthy soup. But I put the cheese in there, all the leftover vegetables, the leftover mashed potatoes. I added some noodles. I put 2 boxes of Mrs. Grass soup mix in there. I did put some egg noodles. I don't know if I said that. Some egg noodles. I know I put something else in there. I guess that was it. And simmered it. So I took a little taste this morning as I was dividing it up because Jim and I have some leftover runs we're going to do this afternoon. So when Denise came over this morning to get some soup, and she had left her pans because she had cooked some of the food at her house. So she came to get the pans and some soup, and she just texted me to tell me it was the best soup ever. So I know it's just not me that thinks it was a good soup because it was a good soup. It really was. So anyway, for dinner tonight, I do plan on having, and I did have stuffing. Did I mention that? What's Thanksgiving without stuffing? So I had, so for dinner tonight, I'm going to have a turkey sandwich with some turkey soup. And then for breakfast, I'm just going to have some eggs and some berries because I want to keep it very light because, I'm kind of, I have no guilt from, and I had I'm not even going to say a slice of cake. I had a big piece of my turtle cake. It was delicious. And what I loved about it is that there was none left over. So I can't be tempted today. But we had a feast, let me tell you. We had the turkey, and we had ham, and we had mashed potatoes, and we had stuffing, and we had green beans, we had peas, we had corn, we had broccoli, we had sweet potatoes, we had a salad, we had cranberries, or cranberry sauce. What else did we have? Macaroni and cheese. I'm trying to think where it was placed. We had a lot of food. And whatever was left over went in the soup, so we didn't throw any food away. I do have leftover turkey, some leftover stuffing, and the soup. So today I'm making my runs. Denise has already got hers. We're going to go by Danny's house and drop some food off for him. And then we're going to shoot on over to Mary's house, because Mary only lives about a mile from Danny's house. And we're going to drop some soup and some turkey off with her. Then we're going to go to Christy's house and drop some turkey and some soup off with her. And I'm not bringing any to Jimmy because we're going to Jimmy's house tomorrow. Samantha's doing her family tomorrow, and she invited us. So we're going to do another Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So I got to be really, really mindful again tomorrow. Samantha's an excellent cook. So, and then for dessert, we had pumpkin pie and pecan pie and the cake and brownies and cookies. Nothing left over. So that was good too. No leftover desserts. So... But, I enjoyed the day. I had so much fun. We had altogether 30 people, and I sent home 3 dishes for people that didn't make it. And I had plenty of leftovers. I know I overcook. I know I make too much food, but I want everybody to be happy. I know food is my way of showing love. Maybe it's not a great way to show love, but that's the way I show love. And then we just sat around. We talked. We put out our lists for... what we want for Christmas, because I'm going to do the draw next week because we're doing for the Christmas party at Jimmy's house on the 1st. So I told everybody give 3 suggestions. So whoever picks your name will give 3 suggestions on something to buy you for $25 or less. So we did that. And then we just sat around and talked and had fun. And it was a great day all the way around. It was one day. I went over my points. But I enjoyed myself. But I'm going to make arrangements to get right back on track today. I changed the batteries because my scale had gone dead at home because I haven't been using it. I've just been using the scale at Weight Watchers, but I want to get a glimpse of how I did. So I'm going to check out my weight tomorrow morning. I didn't want to do it today because I know there would be a big sodium gain. So I didn't want to get discouraged. So I think I'm going to wait till Sunday to be honest, just to see how I did. And then... just when I get back, Jim and I are going to start decorating the house. I've reached the age where it's going to take me a couple days. Like I said, I used to be able to do it in a couple hours, but those days are gone, my friends. They're gone. But I'll get it up. So anyway, I got to start packing up the care packages and get out the door. So next time you see me, we'll be in the truck on our way. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, we're starting our passing out the leftover run. First stop is Danny's house. Brooke wasn't able to make it last night for dinner, or yesterday for dinner, because she threw her back out, and so she was most of the day in the emergency room. So I made her a plate and sent it home, but Danny made it. Jim's bummed because there's no chocolate chip cookies left. Not that he needed them, but he wanted some.
Would have been nice.
He had some. It's not like he didn't have any.
No, I had two.
All right, we got to go. Okay, Danny was first stop.
Stop number
Stop
one.
number one. So we got his soup, and you didn't want ham, so there was.
I have plenty of ham. I just had a ham sandwich.
And there wasn't any turkey left, so.
He took ham yesterday.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah. I just had a ham sandwich.
And Brooke's not feeling well. She threw her back out, so she wasn't here.
So I hurt.
So she hurts. So we said, be comfortable while we're here.
Did you reverse the camera on her?
No, of course I did. Jim, doubting my filming abilities. Does he not know who I am? I'm a professional. We can't get Mike on the video because he says he looks terrible. Terrible. But he looks like Santa at his workshop. Let me come up closer.
Got out of my workshop, working with the elves.
Working with the elves. He looks fine. He's my brother. Mwah, love him. But we're making a stop here. He gets no turkey soup though.
No turkey soup.
No turkey soup. He just gets his tools that we borrowed the other day. So,
All right.
okay, next stop's Mary's house.
Hello there. I appreciate my lovely, beautiful Sandy girl coming to drop my dinner off.
Yeah.
So I thank her so ever so kindly.
She's worried that she looks bad. We all know how Michael looked. How does Mary look compared to Michael?
I'm sure I look a little better.
I'm sure you do.
I even had a nap, so I should have a bedhead.
There you go. You don't. You look pretty good. I have worse hair looking than you. All right, talk to you soon. There's Mary's better half done.
All right.
He's coming out to say hello. But now we got to show Mary how bad Michael
Look
looked.
at his hair.
Yes,
shaved
shaved
and
it.
bald.
I know. I was looking at that and I thought, well, I didn't want to say anything.
I get tired of getting bad haircuts.
So there you
It
go.
was down to nothing, and it looks a lot better now. I was like, oh my God, don't ever do that again.
You should let her think you're done.
There they are, barking the fools. There they are over there. There they are. There they are. I gotta show the Christmas tree. There's
Yeah,
their
we don't
Christmas
have
tree.
to trip over a cord now.
There you go. How nice. And there's the
Catfish for
doggies.
having sushi.
And then there's the other one over there. She says, don't get me, I'm scooting on my butt. I'm not being a lady. And she's got her decorations up in the window. Yeah. And then over there. Well, I'm back from a busy day. And I stopped by the post office and I got some mail, but this one is for Christy, which I know what this is because Sandra Watts, I didn't want to put her address on here, had said that she had found the, what do you call it? Hidden Valley Ranch packets that Christy's been looking for, and she said she was going to send them. So I'm just assuming that's what that is. But I wish I would have got the mail before we went to Christy's house. I would have given it to her then, but I'll see her over the weekend. So I'll show her again. So then I got a card. So let me open it. Try to do this with one hand. I'm very tired. Let me tell you, I've had a long day. I've had a long week. Been entertaining and get ready for Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. See that nice little card? It says, Thanksgiving brings the nicest things. And it's got my favorites. There's a bird, and I'm considering that a squirrel, although I know it's not. But that's what I'm considering it. But maybe it is. Who's to know? Who's to know? It says, Dear Sandy, Jim, and family, like grateful thoughts of you, thinking of you at Thanksgiving. Wishing you and your family a happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Love, Debbie Clark. Well, thank you. That's from Little Debbie Clark. I always get some nice cards from her all the time. So, thank you very much. I went to bed last night at 11:45. I went to bed the same day I got up in the morning. Because you think about it, I get up in the morning, I don't go to bed till the next day. I never thought about that till just now. The things you think of, I tell you. But anyway, I was so tired because I got up early to put the turkey on. And then I went back to bed for a little bit, but not for very long. And I just had a long day, a happy day, whatever it was. I went to bed at 11:45, and I was woke up this morning by my sister calling me at the ungodly hour of 10:35 in the morning. She says, well, I was assuming you'd be up by now. And I think, you should think so, wouldn't you? You would think so. But I was so tired. So I slept almost 11. Yeah, I almost slept 12 hours. I slept 11, just shy of 11 hours. And I only got up one time to go to the bathroom. So even that was a feat in itself. So anyway, we made all of our deliveries. I should have got Denise on the video. Denise and Kylie came by, I told you, early this morning to get their soup and their turkey and pick up her pans. But I forgot to film them. So, but I had a good day. So now I'm just going to sit back, probably fall asleep in the chair. Tomorrow we're going to Jimmy and Samantha's for another Thanksgiving dinner. I only ate one meal today. I had a bowl of my turkey soup, not to brag, but it was very good. And then I had a turkey sandwich and some leftover cauliflower and a little bit of stuffing. But it was a good night. So now I'm just going to sit back, relax. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you soon.